I thought it was a good first game. Obviously, the biggest key to the game is winning and losing. And, we got to win today. We got a lot of things that we need to work on, both, I guess, mainly on the defensive end after tonight's game. And then I think we're going to grow into handling late-game situations better as the year goes on. We're playing a lot of new guys. We're playing a number of freshmen. So I think that as the year goes on, we'll continue to get better. Hopefully we're in those situations a lot where you're up 10 or 12 with a couple minutes left. But I think we'll handle those better as we continue to learn from the experiences.
Brandon Gaines was at times unguardable tonight. How has he gone from a guy who's redshirting and not even getting in games to he may be one of the better players in the league now?
Well, I think it's been a process for him over the last 4 years, I guess. He's obviously gotten stronger. I think sitting out as a freshman and watching the game a lot, he learned early the physicality, the athleticism, and the toughness they have to play with. And as he continues to develop, I think you're exactly right. I think he could be a really good player in our league. And tonight some balls around the rim didn't go his way. And like I told him late, he's more than welcome. Every time he gets in the lane, I want him attacking the rim because good things happen when he gets it in there. So compliment to him and the way he's worked over the last 4 years to get.
Matter is he's worked so hard.
Well, I think it's interesting. You look at it, he redshirted, didn't play much as a freshman, and then last year kind of developed as the year went on, and then really exploded like the last 10 games. I don't have the exact stats of what he did first half, second half, but I think because he was thrown to the fire just a little bit, he kind of developed and learned and became comfortable to the point now where end of last year and now this year, he's a real guy.
Jez, you talk about just Trey's game today also. You would talk about attacking the rim. Here's the guy I looked like he was really attacking the rim today.
Yeah, I just wish that we could, at the end of the day, I wish we could get him the ball more. And so as we move forward, we're going to really emphasize getting it down in there to him because I think he's a lot like Frank in that. I think those two guys are really, really hard to guard. With Trey, you've either got to double team him or, as you saw tonight, he can really put numbers up. So he's another guy who has just stayed the course over his time and continued to plug away, and the game slows down for you after 4 years, and you start to figure it out.
Was it the circumstance, or he just seems like he's more confident? He played a game with a lot of confidence today.
Yeah, and I think, now looking at it, his teammates look to him for confidence. Our staff, has a ton of confidence in him, and I think, he really played well last year, except for that middle stretch of the league where he got hurt, and so his numbers, I think, weren't really indicative of the type of year that he had because of those middle games when he had the injury. But I really think he's made progress not only last year but heading into this year, and we're just, we're encouraging him to continue. Every time the ball goes down in, you make a play, make something good happen.
Why don't you just talk a little bit? 2 games this week. Is what you're happy with right now, and what needs to be improved?
Oh, I think we're obviously happy that our young guys came in, got some good experience. We won the game, which obviously is the ultimate goal. And I felt like everybody came in who played and really gave positive contributions. I didn't feel like when we put somebody in that after a possession we were like, man, we got to get them out. Which when you're subbing in freshmen and new guys, that can be the risk at times. So I was really proud of the way that our guys came in. Everybody contributed. We've got a lot of loose ends that we need to continue to improve on. No question from this game. But, the overall body of work, we're heading in the right direction.
Joe Edwards was a guy you guys got at the last minute, recruiting-wise. Has he been a surprise to you? Because he's the first guy off the bench for you tonight.
I don't know how much of a surprise. When we saw him late this past summer, he was a talent. You could tell that he had a great feel for the game. His recruitment being so late was kind of a circumstance of his high school situation, and that he had to play out of necessity a position that wasn't necessarily natural to him. So he really didn't get to show what he could do. And we saw him in July. I thought, gosh, here's a guy that can really score, has a great feel. Now, I don't know if you expect a freshman to come walking out of the locker room right out of the gate, go 2 for 3 from 3, hit a couple free throws, 8 and 4. That's pretty good right out of the chute. But but no, we're happy with him. I'm glad he's on our team. I promise you that, and I think he's gonna have a great career.
Speaking out of the chute, Johnny gets 9 assists, first real game essentially in his collegiate career. Those numbers.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about Johnny is he's got to continue to look for his offense a little more. You know, I look at this and he's got he had three turnovers, and 2 of the 3 he should have shot the ball. You know, he comes off the ball screen, Mario rolls it and is expecting him to shoot it because he's wide open. He tries to throw it to Mario, turnover. Late in the game with the shot clock turnover that's on him, we need him to just go ahead and shoot the ball instead of trying to be so unselfish. So he's really he gives our team some confidence when he has the ball. Our guys are comfortable playing with him. He's got to continue to look for his own shot, but overall, I think offensively he's pretty strong for us. We got to get better as a team, not just Johnny, but everybody's got to get better at guarding the ball.
Was it nice to see a zone also gives you something to work on a little bit?
Yeah, we kind of froze a little bit the first couple of possessions against the zone, and I don't know that our team necessarily shoots the ball as well as some of the guys we had last year. So most of our team hadn't seen zone at all since they've been here. But once we reversed it a couple of times, Joe got a nice rip and drive baseline. I think Gaines may have got one of his threes, and Trey and Kibbe got some good things in the middle. So just once they understood and we finally got to play some zone offense in a real game, I thought we handled it pretty well.
Do you have an idea already about the makeup of this team, what you got, the rotations and things like that? You got a pretty good handle on that?
I think we're starting to get a better feel. I think that as the year, like I've said all along, as the year goes on, I think our team will continue to improve its identity. I think we'll improve in the toughness categories. And in toughness, I don't mean toughness in terms of boxing or fighting. I mean toughness in terms of being able to guard one-on-one, being able to block out, being able to go secure balls, not getting bumped on cuts, things of that nature. We're not there yet, but I do think that our team is starting to build some toughness. I think our team is starting to learn how to play with one another offensively. We've got to get better defensively as we move forward. But I really think that our guys are soaking a lot of it in, which is why at times we can be a little bit on our heels instead of just always in attack mode. We're kind of evaluating some situations, and that just comes with. I don't think you can really coach that. I think it just comes with playing. You've got to be thrown into the fire after fire, and you kind of figure it out. But I like our team. I think we got a chance over time to really do some good things.
It just seems like today you were just really confident. You were looking to drive the ball a lot. Just talk about your comfort zone today.
I think it starts off with I think we started the game right when I got the ball in the post. They didn't double team. I'm always used to seeing a double team, so I think that helped out a little bit. Got me going before. I got a couple baskets before I saw a double team, so it just got me going, I guess.
I'm going to ask you something in a second. Somebody else jump in real quick.
Can you talk about what it opens up when they have to be worried with the big fella here? How things open up with you?
I think because I'm a driver, all of the driving lanes open up because when they come and double down on Trey, I like to cut off of him and it's easy baskets rather than them just not focusing on them. Yeah. When they do, it makes it easy for everybody else.
Tom had a good point when he asked Coach about because you were didn't play much at all, and all of a sudden it seems like you've exploded in the last half of last season and now what was the thing that kicked in with you where all of a sudden you started being you?
Just a change of mindset and being more getting in the gym and working on different things, and I think that helped me a lot.
What are some things you wanted to improve on heading into this year? Was there a particular part of your game you wanted to focus on?
I wanted to improve on my jump shot, especially shooting off the dribble, but it wasn't really falling tonight.
That'll happen. Trey, you have difficult matchups sometimes when you have to guard a 6'7" mobile center rather than a big body. But tonight, they have smaller guys as far as mobility and agility and stuff, but it seemed like you were able to just go in and attack them. Talk a little bit about the adjustment from game to game that you have to make.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I got to guard, sometimes big guys, sometimes, the undersized guys. Usually the undersized guys I guard are a threat behind the three-point line, which, puts a lot of pressure on me because I don't move very well, being a 5-man. But these guys, they moved well, but the guys I were guarding hesitated shooting a little bit, so that helped me. I could get there a little bit slower. Then, I don't know really what to say. It helped a little bit, not having to guard pure shooters,
When you look at a scouting report and you see who they start at center, if it's a 6'7", 190 guy, do you kind of think, crap, my minutes are going to be a little bit limited?
That and a double team's coming. That's what I think.
How long is the Brian Wilson beard going to go? Is this thing going to go?
Hopefully for a while.
I mean, is it all season? Are you going to cut it?
I'm going to try to.
Are you really?
Yeah.
If he goes 19-11 with it, we don't want him to shoot.
Yeah, if I play this good.
What's the deal with it? I mean, when did you start? When did you decide it, and what's?
I don't know. I had my fun with it last year. Just decided to grow it a couple months ago. Decided I wanted to have a beard for the season.
Right, so
Brian Wilson motivated me a little bit.
Really?
Hell yeah.
So you're not going to cut it until when?
There's no date right now.
All right.
Until I can't take it no more.
All right. Can Direct Gaines grow a beard?
Nah, I'm trying. This is about 6 months.
How hard is it, guys, when you get up 14-2 to kind of maintain a focus and still, take it possession by possession when it kind of felt early you guys were going to blow them out? And is it difficult to kind of stay with it and keep that mindset going?
You got this one?
No, you got it.
We had our ups and downs. As you can see, we started off hot. Right in the middle, we kind of we stopped scoring. We came out hot offensively, which helped our defense out, and we stopped making so many baskets, and we just started trading baskets, and then we just quit making baskets altogether, and that's when they went on a couple of runs. So we just gotta, when we're not making shots, we gotta focus on defense more, because like we did when we came out hot, we were making all shots, we're all excited. There's a lot of energy on the defensive side too, and then we quit making shots and we slowly quit playing defense.
Frank, I'm sorry, I'm going to screw that up till the day you graduate. But you guys have a lot of freshman guards, a lot of freshmen getting minutes in the backcourt. Is that a little bit scary to entrust your team to guys that have never been at this level before?
Yeah, it's definitely a big change, especially going from Ben and Zach to Joe and Johnny. But I trust them right now, but it's still those plays that just make you second guess.
Gotta trust them. They're gonna be playing.
Yeah, got no choice.
They'll be better. I think we all develop more in a couple weeks.
I don't know how much better Johnny's going to get. He's been 3-to-1 assist to turnover in his 2 games so far. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
What are your guys' overall thoughts on the first actual regular season?
On the freshmen?
On their the first regular season game, what do you feel the team did well?
I say we ran the floor well and rebounded at times well, but I think it was all in all a good game.
Yeah.
For the first game.
I think we had good things here and there. We need to put it together for longer parts of the game, but for the most part, I think we played pretty well. It was good to get the first game out of the way. Good to get a win.
You guys have confidence heading over into Xavier, seeing what you did last year there?
Most definitely.
I do, yeah. It's exciting.
Now, when one of you guys hits a game-winning shot on Tuesday, are you going to run over to Ben Botts and get in his face?
I just might.
Gotta do what he couldn't do.
Yeah.
That's a Peck and Paul quote.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a good point. Talk about that game coming up. And I know you just finished this one, but talk about what has to be done against that team.
I think we just gotta focus and play hard and control their players, because they're gonna get baskets, and we just gotta hold our composure and make runs just like they make runs.